what's up? My name is Chantal. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm super excited for today's video because it's my first Christmas video of the year. I absolutely love Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. I love making Christmas videos. I love watching Christmas videos, just everything about it. I will hopefully be trying to do like Vlogmas this year. Probably won't be like every day, and it definitely won't be every day, especially at the beginning of the month because I'm still in school, but I don't have any exams, so I'm finished a little bit earlier, so I'll have more time after school to, like, you know, get started and everything. But there will be still some vlogs while I am in school. I'm thinking like maybe 2 videos a week, if I can do that. Anyways, for today's video, I am doing my Christmas wish list slash gift guide for 2022. Yeah, I've what am I trying to say? I've basically divided everything into like different categories, like clothing, tech, books, music, merch, stuff like that. A lot of it will be centered around like fandom related things, since that's like, you know, a big part of my channel, and also like my interests just as a person. So some of these things are things that I would like for Christmas. Obviously I don't expect to get like everything on this list or anything at all. Just kind of some ideas for what, if you wanted to ask for some of these things, or if you wanted to give these things to any of like your friends or your family, then yeah, just hopefully this helps you out a bit. So yeah, let's just get started. So let me find the page in my notebook. I've got everything written down in here. So the first category is like practical slash like essential items. So the first thing I've got on here is something that I could really use and like just really need. It's a shopping bag on wheels. This is great for anybody who doesn't have a car, like takes the bus or walks or whatever to like go get their groceries. And I do that sometimes. Sometimes I go with somebody who has a car, but a lot of times I will go to get groceries and I'll take the bus, and I'll be carrying like these big bags of groceries, and sometimes I'll have to take a cab home, but that costs, you know, extra money each time. And sometimes I'll take them on the bus, but then when you bring everything on the bus, you're like bumping into people with all these bags and stuff is falling out. It's just a mess. So I've seen a lot of people using these little like shopping bags on wheels. They're literally kind of like a suitcase, but like smaller, and looks just like kind of like a canvas type shopping bag, and it has little wheels on it. So it's super like handy to just kind of put your groceries in there and then like roll it on to the bus, or like on your walk home or whatever. So that's definitely something I will be asking for this year. I've already mentioned it to my mom actually, because it's something I probably should have gotten like when I moved out, but I didn't. The next thing that I'd like is a rug for my living room. My apartment gets like fairly cold this year. I mean, it's like in the winter in general. And I only have like one like small little rug in front of my coffee table. It's like just like this big. So I kind of want to get more of like an area rug. There was one in here like when I moved in, but it was like all like torn up and stuff, because the person who used to live here had a cat, and she like left the rug here, but it just wasn't in great condition. So yeah, definitely like a rug for the living room, just because the floors get really cold and I like to have my feet warm. Another thing that would be super helpful that I've kind of had my eye on for a while, they've actually been recommended to me a few times by like a friend, former roommate, and things like that. They're called loop earplugs. So they're basically like just little earplugs that you put in your ears, and they do the same thing as like big like earmuffs would do, which is really helpful for me because I sometimes find like stuff really loud, like if there's like loud music, or if I'm trying to study and I can hear like my roommates upstairs like talking and being loud or listening to music or whatever, I'm like trying to study, then like, you know, I can just like block out the noise. But like the big ones, they do get kind of like clunky. I also bring them to like if I go to see a movie in the theater, or if I go to a concert or something, then I'll bring those with me. But like I said, they're just really like big and clunky. So these are just like little tiny ones that do like the job perfectly, and I think they reduce, forget what it said, but they reduce like the sound like a lot. Like my friend was wearing them when she was studying one day, and I went up to her and she didn't even hear me until I like tapped her on the shoulder. So yeah, those would definitely be super helpful. I think you can get them on Amazon for like, I think like 30 bucks. So yeah. Next is just some like just basic scarf, gloves, and hats. I, for some reason, lost this like scarves that I did have, and I only have one pair of mitts, and I'm pretty sure, or gloves, I'm pretty sure I lost those today. So I definitely need some of those. I actually really want to get a ponytail hat. I actually just ordered one for myself because I was gonna wait till Christmas, but it's already starting to get pretty cold here. So basically it's just like, you know, a regular like winter hat, like a beanie, but it has like a little hole in the back, or like near the top, to like put a ponytail through, or a bun. So that would be really helpful because I don't like wearing hats with ponytails because it doesn't really work, especially where I have like shorter hair. So the ponytail, it's kind of like is this big bump in the back of my head, and it looks like I like have like no hair. But if I wear it with my hair down, then my hair is like blowing all over my face, which I hate. I don't like having my hair in my face. That's why I've got it up right now. So yeah, I ordered, I think it's like a wine colored ponytail hat from Amazon today, just because I could really use one. And like I said, I don't like having my hair in my face, or wearing hats when I have a ponytail in it, unless it's a ponytail hat. So the next section is clothes. The first thing I have on here is something that I saw on another YouTube channel. They're the Abercrombie Curve Love Straight Jeans. I didn't know these existed until a few days ago when I was watching Hannah Elise. She's another YouTuber. She's from New York, and she was mentioning them in a couple of her vlogs actually. And then I read the reviews online, and they sound like they're so good. Like, people are like, I love these jeans. And they're normally like close to like $100, but they're actually on sale right now for Black Friday for like 60 something. So I might ask them for Christmas, but I also might order myself a pair for Black Friday, just because I feel like that sale is probably not going to go on for a whole lot longer, because Black Friday is literally in like 2 days. And I don't have any jeans that fit me. All of my jeans are too small because I've gained a bit of weight since I bought them, except for like one pair, which are actually too big. I bought them just maybe like a month ago, or not even that, from H&M, and I thought they fit me when I tried them on in store, but when I got home and like walked around in them, I realized they didn't fit me. And I tried like a belt and like a little like shoelace belt as well, and it just still didn't work. But I can't return them because they were on sale. I actually got them on a really good sale. They were only like 12 bucks, but like I said, they're too big for me. So yeah, I might try to get those jeans, or I might ask for them for Christmas. I don't know. The next thing is a sweatshirt or a hoodie. It can be like something like for like a merch hoodie or something, like from, I don't know, Joshua Bassett is someone on his website, I think, Taylor Swift, stuff like that. Or you can just order like just a simple crew neck, like this one here I just got from Garage. It was on sale for Black Friday, and I absolutely love this. New York is like my dream place to visit, and so I really like this like kind of style of sweaters with like the like destination sweaters, what they're called, where they have like the name of like a city or whatever written on them. And I just love this color. It's like a burgundy color. I've been like obsessed with burgundy lately. I don't know why. It's so pretty, and like perfect for the winter too. So yeah, there's that. Next are some leggings. I pretty much live in leggings. Unfortunately right now I only have like maybe 2 pairs that I wear, and one of them I'm actually wearing right now, just these black ones, but they're very thin, so they're not great for the winter. And then the other ones are a little bit small for me. I find they don't like stay up my waist very well, so I definitely need some more. I actually have a friend who works at Sport Check, which, if you're not Canadian, it's basically a store that sells like a lot of like sports related things and sneakers and stuff, as well as like winter gear and things like that. And she gets a really good discount. She's actually offered to let me and some of our friends like use her discount, and they have a day coming up where their discount, or a couple of days actually, where their discount is like topped up even more, specifically for friends and family. I actually used it recently to get a new winter jacket, and last year to get a new pair of winter boots when mine just fell apart in like the middle of December, like right before Christmas. So yeah, like it's a really good discount. I think the jacket that I got was like regular $350, got it for like 90 bucks. So yeah, if you have a friend that works at Sport Check, maybe hit them up. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, back to the leggings. She was like saying this morning that if anybody needs anything, and I was like basically telling my friends like I need some leggings, and she was like, we have some at Sport Check. So I looked online, and there's a couple there that I might be interested in getting. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that for Black Friday, or I'm gonna wait until her discount is like topped up even more, which starts like next weekend. We'll see. I am going shopping on Black Friday with some friends, and we're gonna go visit our friend who works there while we're shopping, so I don't know. I'll think about it. You'll see my Black Friday haul whether I got them or not. Same with the jeans. Next thing is kind of what I was just talking about. Again, a winter jacket. I got a really nice one. I'm actually going to show you guys. So yeah, this is the winter jacket I got. It's the Woods winter jacket, I think. It's pretty long too. It goes down to like just above my knees. There's like a double zipper on it, and it has a hood with this like removable little fur thing. I removed it like a few days ago because it was raining. I didn't want the fur to get all wet, but I might put it back on soon. It's super warm and comfy. It has like, give me 1 second here. Like on the inside, it's like a fleece kind of material, like in the arms, and yeah, it's so warm for the winter, and it's like I said, it's pretty long, so it keeps your legs warm as well. So yeah, definitely a winter jacket. It doesn't have to be that one, any winter jacket, but that's one that I would recommend. Another thing, boots or sneakers, anything. Just yeah, if you live in an area like I do where it's really cold and it snows, then definitely, you know, get some boots. I know that like Doc Martens are really popular and like a few other things, but they're kind of expensive. Just yeah, simple pair of winter boots, or if you're like really into sneakers, you can ask for those. I know that like there's the Nike Air Force, which I just got over the summer and absolutely freaking love. I wear them like almost every day. Or there's like the Dunks, I think are really popular now too, or just any kind of sneaker. I'm not like, you know, a huge like sneakerhead or anything. I just kind of know what I see online from like other people that are like really into sneakers. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for like clothing. Right now you could ask for like, I don't know, a cardigan or like a nice t-shirt if you see one that you really like, or a certain brand of sweaters or jeans or whatever, I don't know. Next thing kind of goes along with that, and it's accessories. So for accessories, the first thing that I have is an initial necklace. I actually got one last year for my Secret Santa. Unfortunately, it broke just a few days later. I think she got it at Claire's. It was really pretty gold one. It had like, I think the pendant was actually like pink and gold, but unfortunately, like I said, it broke and I haven't been able to fix it yet. I did buy another one, like a silver one for my birthday, when I went shopping with my friends, but that one also kind of broke, I think, or like twisted or something. But I definitely want to get like one that's, I don't know, like a really good quality that I won't break. I do tend to break jewelry or lose it. But yeah, next thing is a watch. That would be really helpful for me because I work in a movie theater, and one thing that we have to do is when we go to do our like theater checks or cleaning and stuff, we have to like sign a sheet and write down what time we were doing it at, and same with when we do bathroom checks. And we're technically not allowed to have our phones with us, even though we all do. So I usually use my phone to check the time. But if I had a watch, specifically like a digital watch, not an analog, because those are harder to read and take more time for me to like figure out what time it is, and I only have, you know, just a few minutes when I'm filling out the sheet before I go on to my next check. So yeah, a watch would be super helpful. Rings, they're like super popular. I feel like everyone's got rings now. I had one that I found at my grandmother's house that she gave me that I had when I was a kid that I was wearing like all the time, and then I lost it. I actually need to reorganize my jewelry, so it's probably somewhere like in that mess. So yeah, just like a cute ring, gold, silver, whatever. Same with earrings. I love getting earrings for Christmas, especially like Christmassy earrings. I have a whole bunch. I actually should have worn some in this video, but I did not. But yeah. Or it's like some cute bracelets. I don't really wear a whole lot of bracelets. I have like one that I wear quite a bit. But I have like really small wrists, so it's hard to find ones that actually like fit my wrists well. Yeah. Next thing is tech gifts, and the first thing I have on here is something that I really want. I saw it on Amazon. I was like searching for like record players and CD players, and I came across this Victorla, I think that's the brand. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. CD/record player. I'll try to like insert a picture here if I can figure out how to do that. But basically it's a CD player, a record player, a radio, and a Bluetooth speaker all in one, and it's like I think maybe $130, something like that. And I just think it would be so cool because I have a bunch of CDs but nothing to play them on. I used to have a CD player when I was like 14 or 15, but I broke it by accident. I think I just like pressed the play button too hard, and my grandfather fixed it, and then it happened again and he couldn't fix it that time. So yeah, and I really want to start collecting records as well, because I feel like that's something that's like really popular now. Like a lot of artists are releasing vinyl records of their albums. Some of them actually, like smaller artists that I'm fans of, like Grayson Chance or Joshua Bassett, people like that, are only releasing like digital versions and then like a vinyl of like an EP or an album that'll like be on their website or whatever. So I just think it'd be so cool. And it's, I think personally think it's so cool that vinyls are coming back. My parents have a bunch of records at home, but nothing to play them on either. So I'm thinking something they would like as well. They have them in a few different colors. The one that I want is like a light teal color. I wish they had in a pink, because that's my favorite color and it would go really well like in my bedroom or my living room. But they only have it like teal, red, black, and like a dark like navy blue. So yeah, that's probably like the biggest thing on my list. I also have been like looking for like a speaker for a while as well, like a Bluetooth speaker. But a lot of them are like really expensive, and I was like, do I want a speaker or do I want a CD player? But this time I can get it all in one, so that would be pretty cool. Next thing I have is a speaker. So if you do want a speaker and you don't want that other record player / CD player I was talking about, there's all kinds of like different Bluetooth speakers. You can find them on like Amazon, at the stores, at Best Buy, at probably Walmart, like a bunch of different places. And the next thing is an iPad. This is something that I would also really like, but I know I'm not going to get it just because it's expensive. But I might get it for myself eventually. I feel like it would be really helpful for school, because I carry a lot of textbooks and they can get heavy. My bag isn't like that big. And I also carry like a lot of notebooks and things. So if I had an iPad, I can just download the books onto my iPad and keep all my notes in there. If I had an Apple Pencil, I can just type all my notes, or not type, but like write all my notes by hand in my iPad. And I prefer to write by hand, but sometimes carrying around the notebooks is like I said, it's annoying when you have like a lot in your bag, and the paper can get ripped or wet. That happened last year, actually right before exams. I think I spilled water or something in my bag, and my papers got all wet and ruined some of my notes, so that sucked. Yeah, I'm like losing my breath here. So yeah, an iPad would just be super helpful for that. I'd also like to use like Procreate to like start drawing, even though I'm not like the best drawer. It still seems like something fun to do, like little like digital drawings and stuff like that. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be getting an iPad. I haven't like brought it up to my parents or anything, but it's definitely something that I'm looking to get myself. Next thing is headphones / AirPods. I have a pair of AirPods that I got with my laptop when I bought that for school like last year. Unfortunately, for some reason, only one of my AirPods is working right now. I have to take it into the Apple store to get it looked at, which I will probably do when I go to the mall on Friday for Black Friday shopping. Or just like the headphones, just like the AirPod Pro Max, I think is what they're called. I don't know, they're AirPods, but they're like the full like headphones. I got a pair of headphones for Christmas a couple years ago, and I loved them. They're just like the Bluetooth ones. I think they were Skull Candy. You can see it in my what I got for Christmas 2020 video, if you wanted to go take a look at that. I'm gonna drink some water. Another thing you can ask for is a water bottle, maybe a Hydro Flask. I got this for school this year and I love it. I have dented it a few times though. So yeah, my next section here is makeup. So one thing that I do need is a new makeup bag. I have like a small one that my mother gave me. It used to be hers, I think. But like I like to keep a lot of my makeup in my makeup bag because I don't have like a whole lot of room to like store it or like display it or whatever. So like my everyday makeup is in a makeup bag, but it's just really small to like kind of sort through and find everything that I need. So if I had something that's like a little bit bigger, that would be super helpful. Another thing is some Rare Beauty makeup. I was talking to my friend about this the other day, actually. I have 2 lipsticks from Rare Beauty. I'm actually wearing one right now. It's like the purple, like, I don't know what the name is, but it's really pretty, and I also have a red one. And they have like the liquid blush as well, which looks so I've never tried a liquid blush before, but I've heard like really good things about this one. And like all kinds of other different things. And of course, Rare Beauty is Selena Gomez's beauty brand, so and I love Selena. So that's definitely something that I would like, and also something that I might be gifting to other people. Another thing is like makeup brushes or beauty blenders. I actually need a beauty blender. I meant to get one today when I went to the dollar store, but I forgot. But yeah, or like any kind of like makeup sponge. I mostly use these like little like brushes that can be used to like blend your makeup in, but I prefer to use a sponge. I had one before, but it was just getting really old and gross, so I threw it out, and I haven't gotten a new one since. And also just like a makeup set, like an eyeshadow palette. I got one for Christmas a couple years ago from Sephora, like I think like 2 or 3 years ago, probably like, yeah, I'd say 3 years ago now, and I still use it like every day. I'm literally wearing it right now. My next section is books. The first thing I have on here is Mother of All Degrassi. So I'm a huge Degrassi fan, have been since I was probably in grade 7 when I first watched Degrassi Junior High and then Degrassi Next Generation in my health class. So yeah, there's definitely something that I really want. If you don't know what it is, it's the creator of Degrassi, Linda Schuyler. She wrote a memoir, and I have been kind of following her for a while. She actually followed me back on Instagram like a month ago, which is really cool. Yeah, I love Degrassi, so definitely something that I would absolutely love to get. I actually sent it to my mom yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at this, she wrote a book. So maybe she'll get it for me for Christmas, I don't know, but it would be something that would be really cool to get. And I always love getting books for Christmas because I love to read. Another book you can ask for is a book that I just got recently. Actually, I'm gonna go get it and show you. It would be something that would be really cool to get. And I always love getting books for Christmas because I love to read. Another book you can ask for is a book that I just got recently. Actually, I'm gonna go get it and show you. There's actually 2 books. So the first one is Different Not Less by Chloe Hayden. She's a autistic actress, YouTuber, TikToker, influencer, and like just a public speaker and advocate. I absolutely love her, and she wrote a book called Neurodivergence Guide to Embracing Your True Self and Finding Your Happily Ever After. And it's basically about just like for neurodivergent people, about how to kind of just be yourself, and her story. I haven't actually started reading it yet, even though I got this at the beginning of the month, but I've just been so busy with school. So yeah, I can't wait to start reading this. I actually ordered it from Australia because I wanted it like right away. So I ordered it like a few days after it came out. But I think it's available like globally now. So I probably should have waited, but whatever. Second thing is Jeanette McCurdy's book, I'm Glad My Mom Died. If you don't know who she is, she played Sam in Sam and Cat and iCarly. And she wrote a book kind of about her experience kind of just growing up with an abusive mother, and also like her experience working for Nickelodeon and things like that. It's very sad. I got it over the summer and started reading it. I never actually finished it just because I started school and I got really busy again. But yeah, it's really good. So if you are a fan of Jeanette, a fan of iCarly, definitely recommend this book. Yeah, I also just love reading memoirs, so yeah. Next thing are the Heartstopper books. I love Heartstopper. I watched the Netflix series when it came out in April. Like, I probably watched it about 10 times. I was obsessed. Kind of haven't watched it in a while. I also read all of the books. There's also like other books by Alice Oseman that some of them like are kind of set in the Heartstopper universe. Like Solitaire is about Tori, Charlie's older sister, and then there's Nick and Charlie, which is obviously about Nick and Charlie. So yeah, there's those, and there's other books that she's written. So if you're a fan of Alice, a fan of Heartstopper, definitely you can put those on your Christmas list, or you can get them for a friend who's a fan. So yeah, and then just any kind of like book talk book. You can literally just go to TikTok and type in book talk, and it'll come up with like all kinds of like really popular books. So if you have a book lover on your Christmas list, that's something that you can get them. The next section is merch. I kind of already mentioned this a little bit, but being the fangirl that I am, obviously merch is something that is on my list, and it's just like a recommendation to anybody who is also a fangirl, which I feel like is a lot of like my viewers are also like into like fandom type of stuff. So the first thing I have on here is a Taylor Swift cardigan. I actually just bought one from Etsy. They aren't available, like the folklore one isn't available on her website anymore. I believe the red one is, but it's just only available in like one size. But you can literally find dupes on Etsy for like cheaper than what they are on her website. So that's what I did, and I am obsessed with mine. I'll probably wear it in a video soon. Excuse me. So yeah, you can ask for that. There's also all kinds of other merch on her website. She just released like a bunch of Christmas merch. And it all looks so pretty. There's like just everything from like ornaments, snow globes, sweaters, pants, t-shirts, like everything, hats, like all kinds of stuff. So if you have a Taylor Swift lover on your list, you can get them that. You could also, well, I was gonna say you could get them tickets to her tour, but that already sold out during the pre-sale, and then they canceled the general sale because Ticketmaster fucked up. Anyways, next thing on the merch list is Joshua Bassett merch. Obviously you guys know I am obsessed with Joshua Bassett. I love him. I've got some merch from him myself. I've got a t-shirt and like a long sleeve shirt, and I think he like recently released some new merch for his EP Sad Songs in a Hotel Room, and also some of the other songs that he released last month. So yeah, if you're a Joshua Bassett fan, or you've got a Joshua Bassett fan in your life, go to his website. He has a really cute beanie that I absolutely love for a song Would You Love Me Now. It's like a light blue and it just says Would You Love Me Now on it. So yeah, that's definitely something that I would love, or like any Joshua Bassett fan would love. Next thing, Harry Styles merch. Harry's on tour right now. I think he's got some merch on his website. I haven't really looked into it too much, but yeah, I still want the Treat People with Kindness sweaters. I know they came out like years ago, but I've never gotten one because they're so expensive. But yeah, you can also buy, like I mentioned before, some Etsy merch. So a lot of people on Etsy will like make like their own merch based on their favorite artist. You can like find like almost any artist on Etsy for merch. I know there's like a lot of Taylor Swift stuff. I actually asked my brother for this shirt that I saw on TikTok. It's like a sweatshirt, and it has all of Taylor Swift's albums on it, but instead of it being like the album covers, it's like books. I'll try to put a picture here if I can. It has like, it's like a books with like the spine facing out, and has like the name of each of her albums, which is perfect for me because I love to read and I love Taylor Swift. Yeah. Next section kind of goes along with that. It's music. So any albums, so like Taylor Swift Midnights is definitely on my list. I'd love to get the CD as well as the vinyl. If I do get the record player, I'd love to get the Midnights vinyl to go with it, and a CD as well. Harry's House, I also still have not gotten that. I was gonna get it when it came out, but I never did. So that's something that I would also love. Same with maybe like a vinyl of Harry's House as well. And then the last thing is the High School Musical, the series, season 3 soundtrack. Obviously you guys know I love High School Musical, the series. It's my favorite show. I am obsessed with it. I have the soundtracks from the last 2 seasons, so I definitely like to get this one to add to my High School Musical collection. I have them like all displayed on my shelf with some other High School Musical stuff. So yeah, I'd love to get the CD for that. There's not a vinyl version, it's just the CD. And yeah, so I'd love that to add to my collection. My next section is like stocking stuffer kind of things. So I've got candy, obviously. I love candy. Gummies are like some of my favorite things. Skittles. I love the Jolly Rancher gummies. I don't know where else you can get them. I just know that we sell them at the movie theater, but they're like really expensive there. So I don't know where else you can get them, but I'm obsessed with them. They just taste so good, so good. You also get like chocolates, stuff like that, just, you know, little treats, or like little packets of hot chocolate mix. That's something that I love as well. I'd love to like make like little like gift baskets or like gift mugs with like hot chocolate and like little candies and things in them. I love to give those to people. The next thing I have is like lip gloss or like a lipstick or something. Just, you know, basic. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Nail polish, again, kind of basic, but who doesn't love some nail polish? Stickers, I love getting stickers from like Etsy and stuff, like to put on my computer, or like Redbubble is another one. I actually have a friend who makes some stickers that she sells on, I think it's Redbubble, and I used to have some on my laptop, but then that laptop broke because I spilled water on it and I didn't get my stickers back. I had like a Joshua Bassett one and a few others, so I'd like to get some more of those. And they're like really cheap on Etsy, literally only like a couple dollars. Like a mini perfume. Perfumes are great. I love to smell good. Sabrina Carpenter just released her perfume. I'm forgetting what it's called now. I'll try to remember later, but it's like, it looks like a candy bar, the little pink candy bar. I definitely want it. Unfortunately, I don't think you can get it in Canada right now. You can't even order it online for it to ship to Canada. So once it's available here, I will definitely be wanting to get that. Also like just stationery, pens, pencils, erasers, paper clips, sticky notes, just basic stuff like that that someone can use for school if they're in college or high school or whatever. Next section can also kind of go along with stocking stuffers. It's gift cards. So I've got an Amazon gift card because there's something from Amazon that I would really like to get. I really want to order a tripod to film on. I have like a mini one that I'm filming on right now. That's what I used to like film all my videos. But yeah, also Sephora gift card. You can get someone a gift card for like groceries. That's always really helpful, especially for like parents or anyone you know who buys a lot of groceries, maybe someone who just recently moved out on their own or whatever. You can get gift cards for bookstores, like for Chapters if you live in Canada, or I think it's like Barnes and Noble in the US, or like any other, like even just like small bookstore for any book lovers on your list. Or if you're a book lover, you can ask for a gift card from one of those places for a bookstore if you don't really know what books you want. Also, I think Etsy does like gift cards or like coupons or something, so you can do that. Kind of to go along with gift cards a little bit are like subscriptions. So I've got you can get someone like a subscription to Netflix, Crave, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max, anything like that, like for like streaming. You can also do like Spotify Premium, Apple Music, also like magazine subscriptions. I used to love getting those when I was a kid. I got like Discovery Girls and Girls Life, and then like Owl magazine when I was like really young. So I don't know if that's like really like as much of a thing anymore, but I loved it. Like every month getting a new magazine in the mail. I would like look forward to like when my new Discovery Girls magazine came in the mail. I'd like beg to like go and like open it up and see it there, and then read it like right away. So yeah, that was always really fun. I miss that. My next category is like decor. This is great for someone who just loves to like decorate, or maybe someone who again just moved out and wants like some things to kind of like decorate their apartment with, or house or dorm, whatever. So I've got twinkle lights. I am like obsessed with twinkle lights. I actually have some here. They're just not on right now. Let me turn them on. It's not the right setting either. There we are. I have like a bunch in my room, which you will see when I do my Christmas apartment tour. So yeah, twinkle lights, LED lights is something that I'd really like. I had LED lights in my bedroom upstairs, as you would have seen in my, I stay upstairs because I used to live like upstairs and now I live in the basement apartment. But yeah, you can get some nice LED lights. I had some and I love them. You can like change the color and whatever, but unfortunately when I went to move them, I moved them from my room down to here. I went to put them up, they just wouldn't stay up anymore. Like the stickiness of the like strip had kind of worn off, so I couldn't use them anymore, which sucked. So yeah, definitely some LED lights, candles. I've never like really been like a huge like candle girl, but I'd like to be. So Bath and Body Works has like a bunch of like Christmassy ones. I actually might get some for myself when I go on Black Friday. I don't know, we'll see. A picture frames. I just got a bunch from a friend of mine actually, and I have some things that I want to print out to put in them. You can also do like collages of like pictures of you and your friends or your family. You can do a lyric printout. Etsy has some really cute ones. I actually bought one, or received one as a gift last year for Christmas. It's the lyrics to the 10-minute version of All Too Well by Taylor Swift, obviously. And in the background is like the tree from like that's like, you know, like the All Too Well tree. I feel like everybody knows, with like a little scarf attached to it, and then it has the lyrics printed out in like a fancy script, like right around it. And I have been wanting to get that printed out for like a year now, so I want to put that up on my wall. So yeah, that's definitely an idea. You can get that, or you can even make it yourself, for like if you have someone who like really loves a particular song, or a song that has like a special meaning to them or to you. It's just a really cute way to display that. You can also get them like artwork, like if you're like a good painter or something, you can paint something for them, or you can just buy like some really nice like prints online or in stores. You can also get like a picture of like a painting or a photo of like a city that someone really likes. Like for me, I'd love to get like a painting of the city that I'm from, as well as one of New York City, because that's like my dream place to go, especially New York City at Christmas. You can also get like posters, stuff like, you know, movies, TV shows. I work in a movie theater, so I get like posters for free. Like if there's a movie that has like left theaters, we still have the poster there, the employees can kind of like call dibs on a certain poster. So I actually got one for a friend of mine. She already knows, and I meant to give it to her like a month ago, but it's gonna be part of her Christmas present now. So yeah, posters of like a movie, TV show. You can find them online on Redbubble or Etsy, or like a artist website, or like just like a singer that you like. I got a really cute poster of Harry Styles from Amazon that I love. Yeah, I think that's it for the decor section. And then the last section I have here is kitchen / cooking. So this is for anybody who again has moved out on their own, like myself, or just really likes cooking or baking or anything like that. So the first thing I have is like a coffee maker / like Keurig. If you have a coffee lover in your life, then that would be really helpful for them. What on earth does that say? Oh, an air fryer. It's something that I thought about getting for myself, but I don't think I will, because I have like a toaster oven. But I don't really know too much about them, but I know that like a lot of people like love them and they're like really popular. So yeah, a toaster oven, like I said, I have one. I don't have like a full oven, so if someone like lives in an apartment or is moving out soon and won't have a full like stove, then that would be really like a really easy thing to get. And I don't think they're like too expensive. Or like a hot plate, with like for like a stove top. I'd like to get a new one, because the one that I have has like the coiled stove tops, but it's really hard to clean because you can't take them out, and it's just really old. So I like to get like a glass top one that's like just easier to just kind of like wipe down if you got anything on it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything on this list. I hope you guys enjoyed and got some ideas for for what you want for Christmas, or for what you want to give to people for Christmas. Yeah, if you did get any or find this helpful in any way, comment down below, or like just comment what you want for Christmas. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. So yeah, see you soon. All my videos coming up now will be Christmas themed, so I'm super excited. So yeah, see you in my next video. Bye guys.